No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna yell in your ear. I'm not gonna yell in your ear like some sort of bastard. Like some sort of bastard who tries real hard to be funny. No, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna violate your eardrums. God. I've been thinking. I like the Sim show. I like what they do in there. I like the whole parody thing. But no, no, really what's going on here is Dick is weak. He's wounded. And right now, I'm sure there's other dickheads like me who are waking up and they need something better. Something like the Dick Show, but much improved. The Dick Show Ultra. Totally different. It's not even related to the Dick Show. It's not even. Not at all. Dick Show Ultra. It's its own thing. I'm your host, Master Dickhead. Okay, Dickhead Ultra. I'll go with that. Dick Ultra. Okay. And this is the show. I mean, you're tired of simps, tired of betas, tired of cucks. Well, you come here. This is what you do. I mean, we're gonna talk about what pisses us off, right? What pisses you off? I'm sure there's plenty of things that piss you off. What is it? Come on, let me know. We'll rant and rave about what pisses us off. And guess what? You could say the dreaded F slur. You could say that word. Oh my God. You could say faggot if you want to. I don't care. I don't care. Where's Sean? I don't need some cokehead hype man. Is Sean even a cokehead? Like, he has the facial tick of one like that. Like he smoked crack before or something. Do you want me to put a sheep in the corner? I will put a sheep in the corner if you want me to. I will do that. Where's your sheep? I don't need a sheep. I have a tiger. Okay, I have a fucking tiger. Right, Bob Leary. Bob Leary is silent right now. He's silent. Entitlement in general, Mr. D. That's right. Entitlement in general. Okay. What's going on? What pisses me off today? How about Dick Masterson doubling down on pedophilia? There you go. The stream is demonetized now. And of course, I mean, come on. I'm still grifter, still businessman. If you want to test the super chats, you can. No, but seriously though, Dick Masterson is doubling down on the stuff. He just cannot quit it. He cannot quit it at all. The show Cuties or whatever on Netflix. He's continuing to just be absolute retarded about the whole thing. His response on Twitter, but someone, a ghost Jim, posting a picture of Cuties, one of the snapshots. Netflix just released this controversial Cuties, and it's worse than you could imagine. Make no mistake, Netflix is at the forefront of sexualizing children and normalizing pedophilia. And Dick retweeted this with a comment saying, if you're posting clips of what you consider to be child sexualization and the normalization of pedophilia, aren't you doing it yourself? Dick doesn't understand. Dick just does not understand that what Ghost Jim is trying to do is spread the word, help people wake up and realize the absolute degeneracy that is happening right here in front of us. And Dick, like some sort of pedo enabler, which I'm clearly convinced that he is. Dick, you are absolutely a pedo enabler. I believe that 100% fact. Fact. Okay? I could back that up just by from what you've been saying. And like this. Come on, man. And you live in Hollywood. You live in Pedowood. You are a fucking enabler of pedophiles. You will look the other way when people rape kids. And you know what, too? I'm starting to really suspect 80s girl. See, Dick, you constantly say, oh, school's where all the perping goes. Now, months ago, maybe a year ago, if you were asking me, I'd be like, oh, maybe Dick is just referencing what we all know to be true. That, yeah, there are teachers that are slime bags and monsters. But now I'm really starting to wonder, is 80s girl perping? Is 80s girl doing something? Maybe 80s girl reached around and grab some kids, grab some ass. I don't know. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you with facts. Just, I wonder. In my opinion, I think 80s girl might have done something like that. I don't know 100%. But it's very suspect. It's very suspect. Come sue me, Dick, for opinions. That'd be so fucking great. Sue me, fucking asshole, for opinions. In my opinion, you're a fucking cuck. You know what? God damn it, Dick. You're worse than a fucking cuck. You are exactly Maddox. You are Maddox, and you just don't see it yet. Oh, so you have Maddox. You know when Jesse PS says you have Maddox's sloppy seconds, he's not joking. He's not lying about that. You do. Your trophy, not even wife, because you can't even marry. You can't even fucking marry. You're not even man enough to fucking marry, Dick. You're not. You're not. You're forever. You are almost in your 50s and you're not even fucking married. You're almost in your 50s and you're still dating the same chick. Put a ring on it or fucking leave. Kick her out or something. You're wasting her time. Her eggs have expired already. Kids are out of her future now. Because of you. Oh, and also because of her. I mean, it takes two. It takes two. Dick, you have no future. You have no prospects. Your legacy will die when you die. You have no offspring to carry on in your name. You have no little Dick Mastersons to really carry the torch or whatever. And good. If your horrible take, whatever's wrong with your fucking brain, if your horrible takes on pedophilia just ends with you, that'd be great. Maybe you don't need any kids. I was not planning to light a cigar. They get expensive. I'm trying to just do it on the Friday shows, on the horror streams. But this seems like a time to light a cigar. Because I tell you what pisses me off. Fucking fakes. Fucking phonies like Dick fucking Masterson. You know, the last show I listened to, what was it? The one about where he's bitching about how his mom made him a fucking drink? That one? Part of that episode, he starts dunking on Maddox, where Maddox wants to LARP as a girl now or whatever. Dick, you're Juju the cow. Dick, you get pegged by 80s girl. You lost it. You can't dunk on Maddox now. You are Maddox. There's videos of you crying when Jamie Lee or some other thought tries to leave you. You cry. You cry. And those cringy fucking messages you had. I'll buy you wings. You are Maddox. You are him. But no one wants to cuck you because no one wants 80s girl because she has a horse fucking face. The only reason why, in my opinion, 80s girl would have to diddle is because no other person, not even a fat fucking slob of a principal, would fucking fuck 80s girl anymore. Dick, you are a horrible fucking joke. Man, I was not planning on that. I was planning to talk about Dick normalizing pedophilia, enabling it. Lock him up. Lock him up. Lock him up. And question 80s girl. Don't let California do it because apparently they're so progressive. They're so progressive they will literally try to pass a bill that will change it to where if there's 10 years of age between the two parties and the sexual encounter, if there's some one's underage, that they're not be put on the sex registry list. And Dick, and Dick Masterson actually thought that was a good thing. I read that bill. And I read the crimes that it was talking about. If you don't know already, in California, they're trying to pass this bill. It's not passed completely yet. I don't think so anyway. I think it's on Newsom's desk, I believe. But they're trying to pass it to where literally, if an 18-year-old were to, or let's say a 20-year-old were to butt fuck a 15-year-old, they wouldn't be a sex offender. Let that sink in. In California, if this bill passes, a 20-year-old could butt fuck a 15-year-old kid by force, by rape, and not be a sex offender. That's fucking horrible. That is fucking horrible. That is a goddamn joke right there. And they'll say, oh, it's because it's to help protect the gays or whatever. I don't give a shit what fucking angle you put on it to make it sound like a good idea. You're a fucking degenerate motherfucker if you think it's a good idea. Dick has lost the plot. Lock him up. The Wiener Bill, lock him up. He supports that. He likes lolly. He likes cuties. His girlfriend works at a school. Lock them both up. Lock them both up. FBI, go to the house. Lock them up. The SWAT team. Send in a SWAT team. Lock them up. Lock them both up. Telling you. I was going to settle. We'll just lock him up and have, not California run the background on 80s Girl, because apparently they can't. Have another state do it. I know that's weird, state lines and all that stuff. Epstein Masterson. He wishes he could be on that level. But I don't know. You know, maybe he's trying. What are the odds that Dick Masterson tries to fuck a 16-year-old boy? What are the odds of that? Anymore? I say it's highly fucking likely. My A login for Dick now. I guess you could say I fucking am. And this Dick Show Ultra, is this just like a one-time thing? Are we gonna be doing this for a while? And really having fun with it. Oh man, I'm willing to do it every fucking Tuesday. Every fucking Tuesday I'll do this fucking shit. It's a Thursday now. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fucking great. You know what? We could open up for callers right fucking now. We could talk about what pisses us off. Y'all want to fucking do that? Let's do that right now. I don't have a news babe here to read any fucking news. I'm not gonna read any goddamn news. What? I don't want to do any fucking reading. I just want to smoke cigars and do some morning drinking. Hey. I'm kind of working here. Sort of working here. I'll drop the link to the Discord voice chat. Discord voice channel in the chat. Have your stuff working when you come in. Okay? Have your stuff working. Otherwise, I'll kick you out. Alright? We're talking about what pisses us off. We're shooting this. This is a Dick Show Ultra, guys. If you're tired of the betas, of the simps, of the cucks, this is where you go. Come on. You need it. You want the real dick. You want it. This is it. It's funny. Dick Masterson dethroned Maddox after the biggest problem in the universe. And that's easy to do. All he has to do is dunk on Maddox. Maddox was a laughingstock. Right now, literally, I'm fully convinced Dick Masterson is pretty much a new form of Maddox. Where's that other book, Dick? Where's that other fucking book you've been working on, huh? And I don't want to be a Maddox defender here because I'm not that guy. I'm not. Maddox isn't very funny. At least he tries other things and does other things besides the one dead entire joke of Maddox a cuck. Maddox a cuck, guys, remember? Because I'm being an 80s girl. No one fucking wants 80s girl. And had her pussy taste, knowing that Maddox came inside her. Huh? Had a taste. I now understand completely for the go back to California spray paint on road signs. Oh, man. Yeah, California's fucked. You know why it looks like Armageddon over there in California? Because God is pissed off. Y'all pissed off God. God exists. I'm fully convinced. Y'all pissed him off. It wasn't enough with the baby killing. It wasn't enough with sacrificing babies by the truckload, by the busload to Satan. It wasn't enough to make it where HIV could be passed along just fine, like a party favor. Oh, you get a slap on the wrist for that. Who cares? Everyone's just getting positive. It wasn't enough. All that wasn't enough. To have all the hobos everywhere. The hobo tent cities. All the shitting and pissing in the street. The shooting up of drugs right there in the open. Paid for by your taxes. Know that when someone ODs on heroin or fentanyl, part of that was assisted by tax money. Your tax dollar going to work. It was enough that you guys have pedo wood. No. You guys had to fucking change that bill. God is pissed. God is pissed off. Children marching in gay pride rallies. Yeah. Oh, but there's nothing wrong with that. Dick would say there's nothing wrong with that. Dick would compare that to kids in Little League football. Can you imagine that? Comparing kids in Little League football to kids marching in gay pride parades. The reason why I say he would do that is because he literally did in the episode where he talks about Desmond is amazing or whatever. Where he compares that drag kid to Little League football kids. How? Because adult is trying to get the kid into something that the kid may not really want to do, may not fully understand. Is that the parallel there? The big fucking difference between those two things is one is an event that the family can go to. You can watch. It's great. It's fun. Sure, you might get a concussion, but it's fun, right? Because usually it's flagging, it's Little League tagging. Okay, come on. The other thing is you're pushing a kid into a fucking degenerate lifestyle, to dark, dirty circles that no kid belongs in. Yeah, what fucking pissed me off? Fucking fakes. Fucking phonies. Don't get me wrong here, man. I'm not trying to pretend like I'm some sort of fucking alpha. I can tell you this. I'm not a fucking alpha. I'm like you. I am much like you, okay? Only different. I mean, what I am, a married man with kids and a job, okay? I look around on YouTube. To me, that seems pretty fucking good, right? It's weird when what I thought being fucking average is looking to be pretty fucking good at this point. You got people who pretend to be fucking alphas, and what they live is a fucking dumpster fire of a goddamn life. Or look at this American Cup. Look at this. I got a biracial lesbian neighbor. Yeah, black chick, white chick. The white chick's a little heavy. The black chick not so much. Definitely lesbian. You could tell. You could see it. You could see it. They had a little garage sale. Guess how much they sold these for? Like a penny. They fucking hate America. You get a whole set. Maybe they poisoned it. I don't fucking know. I don't want to talk about that. What did Juju do now? Juju the cow, or the clown. Let me just go back because I like this part. It's funny that Dick Masterson, the wannabe alpha, the wannabe Chad, he lives in the Barbie dream mansion, right? He has Maddox's sloppy seconds with 80s girls. He has Jamie Lee Hughes leave him because he's such a pathetic fucking loser. He can't even get a fucking threesome thing to last for a while. A pleb like me got that to fucking happen. All it took was a bottle of Goldschlagers. And when the bitch left, I was like, fine, good, I'm glad. I'm done. Fuck. You know? All right. I ain't gonna cry about that. But what to be fucking alpha? Dunks on Maddox. Because Maddox, and you got to see this. This is fucking hilarious. It is pretty low for Maddox, but he dunks on Maddox because of this. My thing is, it's funny that he wants to do something like that when he himself is very thin-skinned, very sensitive. If you were to make fun of Dick for being Juju the cow, for being a furry, for being pegged by 80s girl, he would have a problem with it. Mr. Thin Skin can't take anything, and you know that to be true. You know that to be true. All right, let me load this image up here. Intensive loading, guys. Intensive loading. There you go. That's Maddox's new look. Matty locks. Pretty cringy, but in a way, I have to give it to Maddox here. Funnier than the stuff that Dick has been doing lately. Much better than defending Lolly. Much better than defending cuties, right? Now, I don't know Maddox's position on that stuff, and I don't fucking care. I don't care at all. I don't even like hearing that guy talk, okay? Yeah. This is happening. And it would be funny to dunk on this guy if it wasn't coming from a total complete fuck up and a fake and a fraud and another form of Maddox. At this point, Dick is just making fun of himself now. It's just, and he's still on that same fucking joke. We get it, guys. Like, your show's existence is because you broke up with your boyfriend, Maddox. You broke up, but you're still. But, and I know he tried to sue you for a lot of money. And that was embarrassing. That was funny. It was. That was probably the highlight of the Dick show when he got sued. But that's over. You won, right? So why the fuck are you still talking about him? Especially when you live like a fucking, like a goddamn clown. Yeah. You're right, Mr. T. Dick literally did say we need to let people experiment with kids. That's the only way to get to the future. That's what he said. That's his words. What was it? The only way to get to the future is through experimenting with little kids' buttholes. That was horrible. I'm sorry. Maybe that's what Michael Jackson was trying to do. Staring into it. I won't finish that. Dick Masterson, guys. Come on. Y'all love it, right? Y'all love him? When he yells, yeah! When he yells, you love that? I hate that. When it violates your fucking ears. Like, why? Why do you have to do that? Like, why are you doing that? The first time I listened to the Dick Show, I thought that was just like a fluke, like a one-time thing. Nope. Of course not. Now with Dick, you keep the same joke all the way. You write it into the dirt. Same thing with the world's worst Mexican. Like how long has he been running that bit for? Talk about fucking talk about a joke that needs to be fucking retired there. God damn it. Telling you, man, Dick is a complete fake, a fucking phony, a fucking fraud. He's thriving on retired jokes, old jokes. Um, he's not, I get, sometimes I say stuff that's weird, not funny at all, but I'm not even trying to be a comedian. I'm not framed that way. I'm just some guy talking shit, right? I'm like you. Ace Vendetta. I'm increasingly concerned about Dick's proximity to children. Yes, I said that too. Lock him up. Send the FBI in. Bust in the door. We need a SEAL team to go in that fucking place. In my opinion, I do believe, in my opinion, Dick, I think your girlfriend is dangerous for kids. In my opinion, I think your girlfriend might be touching. I don't know. In my opinion, I think that if she knows what you talk about and is okay with it, and she has to because you fucking yell all the time, and I know she's in the goddamn sweat box with you when you're on your fucking show, it makes me wonder about her thoughts about kids. Okay. Dick puts the lolly in lollipop. He does. Yeah. The 20K a month he's getting is probably fraudulent somehow. I don't know how he's doing it. I'm willing to bet it is. I would not want to hear. I would not want her anywhere near my kids. Right? But that's the quality of teachers. I would say that's a California thing, but it seems to be nationwide. You know, we get plenty of them over here in Texas too. You hear about that shit? Kicked him out. We also have plenty of female teachers at that perp too. A lot of them. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Dick said that school teachers are pedos and that they're attracted to minors. And we know that Dick has a difficult time forming jokes that are not related to his life. Usually when Dick jokes about something, it's because it's based on his personal experience. Because it's all about him, because he's a complete fucking narcissist. So I'm willing to bet based on that logic, in my opinion, I think 80s girl might be attracted to little kids. In my opinion. It is a possibility that 80s girl could be allegedly a pedo. I said it. And Dick is a pedo enabler. He's probably in a closet about that. I mean, he's probably willing to go gay with some twink, some 16-year-old, 15-year-old boy. He's probably willing to do that. Who knows? Maybe he already did. He likes to party a lot, do a bunch of fucking acid, do a bunch of drugs, and give blowjobs and butt fuck and shit as a fucking clown. Sorry, a cow. Gotta get it right. All right, let me drop that link in here again. Come on. This is the Dick Show Ultra, guys. If you want to come in and tell me what pisses you off, that what makes you a rage. What pisses you off about fucking Dick Masterson right here? Okay? What pisses you fucking off about that shit? About it? Him being fake? Being a complete fraud? A phony? A wannabe alpha? I knew so. I knew something was up when I heard that he wears short shorts. I knew something was up when I heard that he wears pink short shorts. He said that once on on his podcast. It went in one ear and out the other. Honestly, I don't think I didn't really. I was like, what? You do what? That's weird. Like that's pretty flaming even for a homo, but for a straight guy, that's why. And he wears T-shirts with his own face on it. Why? 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 Why do you have to? You have to show to other people that you are a Chad. You're such a badass. You're such an alpha. With that, it looks. I mean, I guess you fit in with a bunch of fucking narcissists there. I guess he does fit in. To me, the more alpha thing to do would be you have your show, it's popular, but during the day, you're you. Like, you are you, and you don't try to, like, I guess, I don't know, live some fucking fantasy life like you're some sort of fucking celebrity. You know? But Dick wants to live like a fucking celebrity. What's that celebrity life? All right, give me one moment. Let me check some messages real fast. All right. It's been real quiet, work-wise. Guess there's an elephant in the room with that, though. If you know what I do. I stand with Sophie. I stand with Sophie. You know about that? You probably know about that, right? I noticed Nick Ricada has been doing some streams on that, looking at the hearing. Well, at least he tried to, but the hearing did not occur. Ben was fucking me from behind when I looked back. I saw he was wearing Dick's face on a shirt. I mean, I would stop and take it off. That's what you have to do. That's what you have to do. You tell him, take that pussy off your fucking shirt. Wait, when you say Ben who? I don't know much about you, Modern Medusa. I don't know much about a lot of people. I'm pretty. I am pretty basic in that part. I am like, I would consider myself like a normie here, you know, on the internet. Like, I know some stuff, but it's superficial level, and it's like, well, how much do I really want to dive into things, you know? I don't really keep track of everybody. I know last night when I was going over the Mr. Vickers stuff, it felt like a fucking soap opera. And my thoughts about it was, after the stream, I was finishing my cigar, thinking, why do I even fucking care at this point? Why do I even fucking care about Mr. Vickers, about faith and all that? Why do I care? It's a soap opera. It's a YouTube soap opera. Oh, Ben. Ben from the Drunken Peasants? That would be funny. That would be funny. I used to watch this show. I personally liked it better when The Amazing Atheist was on, but I don't like. But that was back in the day before Amazing Atheist went BreadTube or something. I don't know. I stopped watching him. God damn it. Talk about a train wreck. God. Who has more dignity? Who's more alpha? The Amazing Atheist or Dick Masterson? I think the Amazing Atheist is more alpha than Dick. The Amazing Atheist could kick Dick's ass, I'm pretty sure. Ben probably got mad when people thought it was him. What's wrong with that? Ben Pye can pretend that like he's fucking you. Look at that. What's wrong with that? I guess he has a girlfriend. I guess it causes problems. Anyway, I stand with Sophie. What that is. The short of it is let me pull up some stuff real fast. It's kind of escaping me right now. The memory alone. I stand with Sophie. It is a clusterfuck. It is a custody battle. It is a CPS matter. It is... Okay, wait. Hey, you know what? This might give us an update here. I just watch everyone else's content. How about this? There we go. I stand with Sophie.
Everything I say in this video is all alleged and pure speculation.
Let me turn it up.
I have a few updates for you guys about Sophie. Please keep in mind that this video is going to be disturbing and we're going to be talking about difficult topics. But like I said in my last video, please watch this and share if you can. Spreading information about Sophie and her story is still one of the best things that we can do right now. So, Sophie's story has blown up these past couple of days, which has been good and bad. Good because we are spreading awareness and putting pressure on the Frisco Police Department and the judge to get their shit together and do their job. Bad because the judge is trying to silence Sophie's father. Here's a clip from a recent court hearing about Sophie.
And that have been shared to that parent's knowledge by anyone else connected to a private Facebook group or a GoFundMe.
Okay. If I remember correctly, Sophie, I believe she's 8 years old. She was crying on a trending video on TikTok about how she was in the back of the car and she was screaming about how she doesn't want to go live with her mom because her mom's boyfriend molests her. That her mom's boyfriend molests her. And that the mom watches while this happened. And then there's like blood on her panties, stuff like this. Like the girl explains things in a way that's kind of weird for an 8-year-old to explain. The video is very convincing. And the reason why I say it that way is because, yeah, I do believe her. I don't know 100%. Neither do you. Neither do the people involved, unless you're part of, investigating and whatever. Because when I say that, because whenever a child makes these statements, you have to do a forensic interview. And during that, you'll sort that out. You should be able to sort that stuff out. It's fucked. There's people that are pissed off at the judge. They don't understand why the dad was silenced on this stuff. It could be maybe the judge thought that the dad was messing up with the trial, messing up with the case by going public like this, and maybe they are suspecting coaching. Maybe, I don't know And I know, like I said, CPS is involved, and I can't tell you much about the inner stuff. One, I don't even work in the fucking county, but I can say this. Last I checked, last I heard anyway, guess I went and checked this. Last I heard was that the case was in what they call family preservation stage, which means the children have been taken out of the home. I mean, let's watch the rest of this though. This might have a better update. Let's see.
GoFundMe page or a TikTok video, all of those postings are ordered taken down within the next 12 hours of this ruling. That is, it is 11:47 a.m. on August 31st. 12 hours from now, all posts on any platform are to be removed. Those very
I like how the judge says that. Good luck removing all posts. Some of those posts aren't even his posts. So good luck on that. I don't think she knows how the internet works.
posts, those videos, those names, those accusations of a personal nature of abuse.
If that wasn't enough to piss you off, here is a statement from the Frisco Police Department.
While the Frisco Police Department will not usually offer further comment on cases that are this sensitive in nature, we would like the public to know that the child in this case is safe and staying at a safe location. Due to the public nature of this case, we also feel the need to address false information circulating on social media. For example, posts claiming that the alleged offender is a police officer with our department are false, as the individual has never had any professional affiliation with the Frisco Police Department. The continued dissemination of patently false information and third-party speculation on various social media platforms related to this case serves no other purpose than to hinder investigative efforts and does nothing to help the child in the case. The case remains under active investigation.
Okay. The problem with this is that the the mom's boyfriend is a cop, and I believe with Frisco. I believe that's what the rumor is anyway.
And we are restricted by law on providing specific information related to juvenile cases. The Frisco Police Department shares your concerns and continues to partner with various agencies to assure the safety and well-being of all involved.
First off, they claim that Sophie is safe, but they don't say who she's with.
On that part, they're never going to tell you who the child is with. You're never going to get that information. Like I said, I heard through the grapevine, I'll put it that way, that the case is in family preservation stage, which means children have been removed from both parents. So they're probably in foster care. Or in some sort of care at this point. I know there's horrible stories that you hear about that. Well, that is true for the most part. A lot of that stuff does get exaggerated, but you know, it's definitely not going to be a permanent thing. Oh no. That's temporary until things can be sorted out.
For all we know, she could be with her mother right now.
And I don't know the inner details, like I said. I don't know what else is involved with the dad. You know, the people putting out these posts like, oh, the dad's great. I would be hesitant on that because we don't know anything about the dad. We don't know about his history. Criminal history, maybe drug use. We do not know. We don't know, right?
You know, the one who allegedly let her boyfriend sexually assault Sophie and watched it happen. I'm hoping Sophie is with a foster family right now and is away from her mother and her mother's boyfriend. But even then, that's still annoying. She shouldn't have to be with a foster family when her father, who's been trying to save her this entire time, is perfectly fit to watch over her.
Okay, now when people say that her father's perfectly fit to watch over her, I get where that's coming from. I know we wouldn't root for the father, I do too. But at the same time, do you 100% know that he's perfectly fit? And if so, how? based on a video you've seen, that's not enough. That's not enough. Like, you have, there's always background checks. There's always intensive, like, screening and stuff. We don't have all the information about the dad. We don't know 100%, right? And here's the other thing that people may not even want to consider, but it's possible. It does happen. A thing called coaching. They're like, oh, but she cried. She's very believable. She is. She is. You're right. You're right. But I'm very curious, though. Like, in a forensic interview, and I hope to God that a forensic interview took place. I mean, it has to. By policy alone. By policy alone, whenever a child makes an outcry, forensic interview, boom, next step, boom, immediately almost, During that, we have no idea what she said in that forensic interview. What if she said something about her dad too? We have no idea, right? We don't know. We do not know. We're not investigators in this, myself included. We're not investigators in this. We are bystanders looking at the situation, making our call from our seat, from our couch, wherever you're sitting, making our call, making our judgments based on what we know, kind of how we feel. But, like we don't have everything in front of us. We wish we did, so we have some peace of mind on this. But it's one of those things where you're just not gonna have access to that information. A lot of these matters, like CPS matters, it's private. It's a family matter. Like you would not want your family details out there in the open for everybody to see. No, nor should you. Anyway, let's see what happens.
Going back to the Frisco Police Department statement, they say,
due to the public nature of this case, we also feel the need to address false information circulating on social media. For example, posts claiming that the alleged offender is a police officer with our department are false.
They are referring to Sophie's mother's boyfriend, the man who allegedly sexually assaulted Sophie. People have been speculating online that he is affiliated with the police department, and I don't blame them for making these conspiracy theories. It's madness that it's taken the justice system so long to do anything about the situation.
Courts move at a very slow pace. I could tell you personally that courts move at a very slow pace, even for the dumbest things. I know situations where something as simple as an order to participate, let's say, to get a court order to order a parent to take a drug test, that could take a week, could take 2 weeks. And even once you get that, there could still be a lot of just dicking around. For something like this, good God. Like, especially if the mom's not cooperative, oh man. Boy, you have to get a court order for just about every little thing you do.
And I can totally see why people are thinking that Sophie's mother, or the mother's boyfriend, are connected to the police or judge somehow, even though they most likely aren't. Although some people online are saying the judge assigned to the case is friends with the mother's attorney. I have no proof that those claims are real.
I don't know about that either. I do know that sometimes judges, they see the same attorneys in and out all the time. So that does happen, where attorneys do kind of become kind of friends with judges.
Just something to take into consideration. I'm not the biggest fan of the Frisco Police Department statement that they put out about Sophie. And I'm especially not a fan of Corporal Plummer. Here is a phone call that Sophie's father made a few days after the incident of Sophie not wanting to go with.
Do that. ZXV0. Let me tell you something. On Dick Show Ultra, on this show, which is completely unrelated to the Dick Show, okay? It's completely unrelated. Don't try to come at me for some sort of, stealing your brand or whatever. No, it's the Dick Show Ultra, okay? It's better than the Dick Show. The Dick Show sucks. It's a fucking... I was going to say it's a faggot fest. It's a fucking maggot fest. Oh, God. It's a fucking disaster. This is war, Dick Masterson. This is fucking war. I'm not gonna stop. Dick Show Ultra, every fucking Tuesday it's dropping. And maybe I'll probably start off getting maybe like 15 views, maybe 20 downloads or something. But as it times goes on, as I continue to do this, oh man, what's gonna happen? Who do people want to listen to? A pretend alpha, or some guy who's like them? Like, I'm not pretending to be some sort of fucking alpha, some sort of Chad. I'm just a dude who fucking smokes cigars and talks shit. Okay? All right? I'm not better than you, right? I say some stupid shit at times. I'm humble in that. I know that. Probably in response to this video, there's probably things I said you probably don't agree with. And that's okay. That's fine. Have a real show is what I'm talking about. Anyway.
With her mother during one of their custody exchanges.
Hi, Corporal. Hi, Corporal. Thanks for taking my call. So the other night there was an incident in Lakeview during a custody exchange where I brought my daughter to be exchanged into the custody of her mother, and her grandmother was there. We were...
Okay, I've seen this already. I know what happened here. Per advice from his attorney, look, there's custody involved in here, and when they exchange Sophie, they're supposed to meet at a place, and they come and get her out of the backseat of the car. They come and get her out of the backseat of his car. And the complaint was, well, I'll let him finish.
Planning originally just based on the attorneys and kind of all the stuff that's gone on to just sit in the car and wait. And her grandmother was going to come talk to her. What ended up happening was I unlocked the doors. Her grandmother and mother walked up, and they...
Oh, but if we do this for real, the Dick Show Ultra, I will need some help. I need an art guy. I need someone to to come with some art. And you better not be a lolly. You better not be a fucking lolly artist. I'll crucify you.
Just yanking her out of the car. And my daughter is insistent that there's abuse going on in the home. And she's been doing outcries consistently, but on our end, and even she'd done one just in a hospital to a deputy sheriff here in Guadalupe County. And we had attempted a custody exchange at our property here in Seguin, Texas, and for 2 hours, I mean, there were two sheriffs here. She wouldn't go. Been kicking and screaming and hitting, wouldn't do it. So, the judge had ordered that there would be another exchange. Brought her to the same transition spot that we usually have, which is at that Starbucks, where you had two officers reply. Well, my father actually was the one who called in the 911 call, because when they walked up, like I said, it got physical very fast, and my daughter got...
No lolly dinosaur. No lolly dinosaur. No. No. The dinosaur? Oh, he could be my Sean. We'll have the dinosaur be my Sean. Okay? And you know what? I could pre-record those responses too, because that's how much Sean responds. So I could make that happen. Oh, I could make that happen. All right, yeah, we'll do that. That'd be great.
Got hurt in the incident to the point where I ended up having to bring her to the hospital about probably half an hour to an hour afterwards on our way back towards town, because she got to the point where she couldn't even extend her arm because her elbow had gotten hyperextended.
So would you say your daughter's pretty well behaved?
Yeah, for us she's great, and she's
for you?
Yeah, I'd say she's
She
great.
Respects you and does what you say, yes sir, no sir, kind of thing.
Yeah, no, she's good. She's strong-willed, but she's...
Did you talk to her about the exchange and how
We
it's
have.
going to work?
We did. And before we left, I mean, listen, CPS was even over here having discussions with us before this transition even took place. It took us an hour just to get her in the car.
Well, yeah, and I mean, that's the problem I run into. Like, before you get there,
And his audio is low.
she's gonna have to get out of the car, right?
We've told her, yeah. But I'm not going to physically hurt my daughter in that transition.
No, I understand that, but at the same time, what do you do when your daughter tells you no?
Well,
say,
you know what?
okay.
It's not something that she says often. And
See, her crying does seem real, right? Seems very real. But I wish I could have been a fly on the wall in the forensic interview. I do wish I knew more. I really do.
and in this case, she's saying no because she's telling us that she's being sexually abused in that house and that her mother's complicit in it. So it's a little bit of a difficult situation.
No, I will tell you this, though. I also know from experience that sometimes with families that have these heated custody issues, and they're supposed to have these exchanges, that they the parents are at war, and they will tell the kids to say stuff or do stuff to because they think it's going to help them in the end. I know this. I know from experience a situation where allegedly there was drugs and all this stuff, abusive home. But the child flat out told me, "Yeah, I'm saying this because my dad told me to say this." Oh, okay.
Situation for a father to be in, to be told
Were
on
y'all
one.
married at one point?
Yes, we were.
How long were y'all married for?
About 5 years.
Okay, so at some point in life, y'all liked each other.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I mean, at some point. So at somewhere it went sour, and
Yeah.
y'all are struggling to work together. Okay, but you
Sure.
still have a child.
What is this?
Man, those exchanges are tough too, man. Man, I wish I knew more. Like I said, I mean, what else can I say? Like, God, God, that's painful to watch. That is painful to watch right there.
That exchange, it has everything to do with it. That exchange.
We're watching the Sophie. I Stand with Sophie. The if you don't know what this is, oh man, it's a whole clusterfuck. Apparently, an 8-year-old girl's made accusations that her mom's boyfriend sexually abused her while the mom watches, lets it happen. And the mom and dad are divorced. There's custody papers, there's custody exchanges. Like, it's so bad where they actually have to do the custody exchange at a parking lot. That's how bad it is.
Takes as much effort from you as it does her. The mother should not be going into your vehicle and getting the kid out of the car. You should get the kid out of your own car.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's
not holding a video camera. That's like when somebody's fighting us. There's someone wants to hold a video camera and they don't want to help. They don't want to do anything. They just want to sit there and document to try and make us look.
No. Yeah, so the dad was just recording that exchange and not helping at all, right? Y'all saw that. His attorney, according to the dad, told him to not do anything. Just record it. Just let it happen. Okay?
Yeah, no, I can understand that. You guys, I'm sure, deal with a lot of that.
At the same time, when you're sitting there holding a video camera and your 8-year-old daughter is seeing you do this, she thinks that this behavior is acceptable.
Yeah, there's nothing gay in hoping that she's safe. There's nothing gay in that at all.
That's not a good environment for. I mean, yeah, the kid may get a extended arm or leg or whatever he said was the injury if she's fighting her mother. When you fight your parents, there's a possibility if she goes to whoop that kid with a belt and that kid ducks and catches a bruise across the back.
But keep in mind, this is Texas. You can whoop a kid with a belt here in Texas, okay?
That's on the kid.
Yeah. So we don't know where the kids are at. We still don't know where the kids are at.
Okay. So the dad doesn't even know where the kids are at. So the kids are definitely in foster care. Because when the kids go into foster care, the parents do not know where they're at. They will kind of have an idea. They may have an idea who the foster parent is. Depends on the situation. But they're not going to know. They try to limit that as much as possible because it causes issues.
And I'm really pissed off about it. If I'm being super honest, I'm really, really pissed off about it. I don't think it's fair. And we spent a lot of days now thinking and trying to figure out how to solve for it.
So it makes me wonder why Sophie was removed from his care, right? Like, how come it was just not, okay, so Sophie could stay with the dad until this thing is taken care of. But no, Sophie and the other kids are just removed completely. Makes me wonder. That's why I tell people, man, if you're having a custody issue, do you really want CPS to get involved? Because CPS does not modify your custody papers for you on your behalf. They don't. They don't. If it reaches that level to where CPS is going to go go to court, potentially they could ask for custody on the state's behalf. If you have the means to do it, I would honestly just get an attorney, and if the attorney says call CPS, are you sure about that? Because they're not your private investigator. They're not. They're not. An attorney that tells you call CPS. I mean, maybe they want to paint a pattern of abuse, whatever. But if CPS doesn't find anything, it doesn't paint that pattern of abuse. It just paints, oh, the dad's just calling, calling a bunch of times and really concerned, but CPS hasn't found anything. That happens quite a bit over petty things. So yeah. I would not recommend getting CPS involved in custody matters. If I was him, I know in this part, this situation is different because there's a safety concern about Sophie. What I would have done is I would have refused the exchange. The mom then could try to take me to court. Or what I would have done, actually backed it up. You don't have to refuse the exchange. You could actually go to court yourself and request a temporary restraining order. You could get a temporary protective order. He could have done that. See, actually, that's what he should have done. This dad should have done that. The attorney that told him to call CPS, bull fucking shit. Dumb move. What he should have done, and this happens, you go get an emergency order. And it's an ex parte hearing, so it's only you. So if you can't make a convincing case by yourself with the other party present to say their half, their part of it, then I guess you don't have much. But that's what he should have done. He should have got that.
But the system's broken. It's absolutely broken. And I know it's broken because I know that what we've done is for the better good of the children. And there's no doubt. And this is what's making me so mad. And these are the stories that I've been hearing too, and God, they're awful. I'm hearing stories of parents who, that for whatever reason, they end up in some sort of CPS debacle and they lose their children, or because of a misunderstanding. It seems to me that
Well, I mean, like I said, I don't know the inner details of this case, but I'm pretty sure it was brought up in question several times. Why isn't the father being protective? Well, what could the father do? He would have got a emergency order. I mean, we think of it so easily because that's what CPS does all the time, right? Man. Or why did he just sit there in the car and just record the exchange and not try to help? Oh, because his attorney told him to. You know what's funny? When I hear stuff like that, oh, my attorney advised me. My attorney advised me. Experience has shown me that when you get the attorneys on the phone, they sing a different tune. That's weird. I'll be like, oh, I didn't really explain it that way. I meant this. Oh, okay. Attorneys are snakes. I mean, don't get me wrong. CPS workers can be snakes too at times. Like, you know. I guess the whole thing can be, right? Because everyone can lie. Everyone can lie at any time.
that there's a person here that we're not listening to, and that's the child. And I don't understand it. I don't get it. Because I heard it too. And it was so loud and it was so clear that there was no doubt in my mind that there was a problem. Despite what she said, despite what may or may not have happened, I guess I'm getting really angry about not listening to children. And the more that we got into this process, the more that we realized that there was this really big disconnect and that my daughter wasn't heard. Not heard from the people who are put in the positions to protect their lives and to make sure that they end up in places that are going to keep their well-being at the center.
Homecoming simp, what do you know? What do you know? What's going on? What do you know about Ethan Ralph right now? Homecoming simp in the chat saying that Ethan Ralph is on borrowed time, essentially. I agree, he is. But what do you know? Want to come into the voice chat right now and say something? Come on, come on. By the way, Dick Show Ultra. Not an emulation of the Dick Show. Not a shadow of the Dick Show. This is Dick Show Ultra. This is the real thing. This is where you go. You're tired of simps, tired of betas, tired of cucks, tired of fake alphas. You come here. You come here. A real show from a real person, right? Talk about what pisses us off. Unfiltered, uncucked. Give us the hot goss. Give us the hot goss. I tell you what, homecoming simp, you can come in hot. You could say the F slur. I'll let you say the F slur on the Dick Show Ultra. You can even say the N word if you want. Go wild, man. Come in hot. Carpet bomb with that shit. You can combine the two. Homecoming simp, is ZXV0 your secretary? Is she your secretary? Is she your boss? Is she your mom? Is she your Hispanic mom with a changla? Because she's saying that you only speak to a dinosaur, to a velociraptor. No. No. I don't think she's your Hispanic mom. I don't see no changla in her hand. Nick Fuentes is lucky he never has to deal with women. Right? Oh. All right. All right. Guys. Guys. Come on. Simp Masterson. What else happens here? Okay. So that was interesting. That was very interesting indeed. Okay, so we learned a lot about Sophie a little bit. Not really, other than what I told you is that the kids have been removed. Anyway, but yeah, to wrap this all up nicely with a bow, I believe Dick needs to go to jail. Okay, I'm pretty sure Dick is doing all sorts of illegal shit over there. We know he's doing drugs all the time, but I guess apparently that's fine in Commie Land, in Cali Land. The FBI need to go fucking raiding his house for possible money laundering. They need to really, they need to take 80s girl out of school. I don't think she's a good teacher. I think she's a horrible teacher. I think she's completely dangerous to kids. I think, in my opinion, I think 80s girl is a pedo, and I think Dick Masterson is a pedo apologist and also a pedo. I think they're both pedos. In my opinion, I believe that they're pedophiles. That they like kids. And the reason why I say that, Dick says all teachers are pedos. And his girlfriend is a teacher. So, there you go. From Dick's own words, it sounds like he's saying his girlfriend's a pedo. Maybe. I don't know. Audio sounds like shit. That's not static in the background. That's the fan. You guys are silly. You guys are fucking silly. That's the fucking fan. Jesus Christ. It's fucking hot in here. No, there's no echo. Oh my god. There's no fucking echo either. All right. Anyway, you guys take it easy. Have a good one.